What is up, nerds? In today's video, I'm going to be quickly going over how I like to get insane prayer XP at the Chaos Altar in the wilderness, and how I like to try to avoid being PK'd or losing valuable bones. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel to get all my future videos and guides. As you guys know, I just had the birth of my son on the 20th of June, so I have been a little busy being a dad and adjusting to parenthood, but rest assured I'm going to still be pumping out guides and videos for you all, but videos may be a little longer in between until my wife, son, and I are all settled in. But with that being said, let's dive right into the video. What you need to know. The Chaos Altar is great for mains and irons alike. At the Chaos Altar, you will also get the same XP buff as a gilded altar with burners lit in your house, but the Chaos Altar also gives you a 50% chance of not consuming a bone when being offered. If you do the difficult math, that's essentially 2 times the amount from a gilded altar, though obviously here you are in the wilderness, so that does pose the risk of getting PK'd and ultimately losing some bones. But overall, you get about 7 times the normal XP from just burying whatever bones you are using, which is a pretty nice increase. You can also use Zealot robes here for an extra 2.5% chance of not having your bones sacrificed, but this isn't recommended due to the chance of being PK'd. You'd either want to keep more bones if the robes were kept on death, or you wouldn't want to have to reobtain the robes from Shade's Catacomb because, well, that shit sucks honestly. This little bonus the robes offer do not give enough justification to bring them to the Chaos Altar in my opinion. How to get there? There are many ways to get to the Chaos Altar, but these are the most commonly used ways in my opinion. The first way is using a burning amulet teleport to the lava maze near KBD's lair running southwestish, using the Gorok teleport via ancient magics or a portal from your house, which is what I personally use, and then run south. A cemetery teleport via the Arceus spellbook or via a portal from your house and run north. If you have an obelisk in your house, you can use that to teleport to 44 Wildy and run south, though this is the same spot as a Gorok teleport if you have that. And lastly, if you have the hard Wildy diary done, you can use any obelisk and teleport to the level 44 Wildy obelisk. The most common way here would be to teleport to Ferric's Enclave and use the obelisk there to teleport. Gear and inventory. For our gear, we are using absolutely nothing. Now honestly, you can anti-PK or whatever if you like, so something like black D-hide with the crossbones and bolts, or some people like to use a Din's bulwark to have extra defense in case of PKers, but I personally just use nothing because I suck at PKing. If I happen to get attacked, I just throw out prayers and continue to sacrifice bones while being attacked. For our inventory, I like to use a locator orb. This is 100% optional, but feeling it will deal 10 damage to you, so when you're done sacrificing bones, you can spam click to 1 health and take the Wine of Zamorak to die and reset. I use 1 Law, 1 Earth, and 1 Air rune to teleport to my house, as I use a Gorok teleport portal from my house as my teleport method to the altar. And then the rest can be whatever bones you're using. Here you see I have 16 dragon bones and 8 superior dragon bones. I do this so if I get PK'd, I don't lose a whole inventory of superior bones, and if I do get attacked, I can generally still sacrifice all of them before dying. But you can bring whatever bones you want, it doesn't really matter. Also, optionally, you can exchange noted bones with the Elder Chaos Druid who roams outside the temple, so you can bring like noted bones and some coins to unnote them, but I prefer not to do this due to a decent chance of a PKer showing up at some point in time. Before I show you an example run, let's just go over some tips and tricks to make sacrificing bones go a little faster and to try to not get PK'd. Tips and tricks. If you hold the Alt key, you will be able to move your entire inventory around your screen and place it wherever you want. Doing this will allow you to have your inventory directly above the altar, making it easier to click on bones and then to click the altar. If you hold shift, you can swap the bury option on the bones with use. That way, it's impossible for you to accidentally bury a bone and making sacrificing way faster. The way sacrificing works is it will only use the first bone in your inventory. So, using the last bone in your inventory on the altar is the best and fastest method, so bones will keep depleting without you having to move your mouse to different spots after they get sacrificed. As far as tips for not getting PK'd, There are a few things you can do, but obviously no guarantees. Having access to the 2200 or 2000 worlds is a plus, as there are just less possible PKers that can even enter those worlds, though you will still see some. Using an Australian world is sometimes beneficial, as a lot of PKers tend to avoid these worlds due to the crappy ping, though again, you will still see some on those worlds, so just be aware. As you're running up to the altar, just be aware of who is in the temple. A lot of times you won't be the only one sacrificing, so look and see if someone is either being attacked or someone has skulls over their head, and quickly log out if you notice anything suspicious. Lastly, doing it late at night or early in the morning when not many players are on is a plus if you can. Again, this is just less people on, which means less chance of a PKer, but not always a surefire thing. I'd say sometime around 1 to 4 a.m. Eastern Time is kind of the sweet spot in my experience. With all that being said, let's do a quick example run for you guys to see how things are done. Example run. We are going to take out 1 Law, 1 Air, and 1 Earth rune to teleport to my house, 16 Dragon Bones, and 8 Superior Dragon Bones, and teleport to my house. I have the Gorok teleport in my portal nexus, but if you just have a regular portal, you can use that as well, or whatever teleport method you're using to get to the Chaos Altar. For me, I'm going to run south and try to look ahead and see if there are any PKers that I can see. It can be a good idea to hover over the logout button if you'd like as well. If the coast is clear, run on in and start sacrificing bones. If you have a setup like mine, always do the more expensive bones first, in my case the superior bones. If you haven't yet, position your inventory over the altar for easier clicking. The rest is pretty straightforward. Sacrifice as quickly as you can. Quick tip, if a PKer does show up and you're able to log out before he attacks you, just wait a few minutes and log back into the same world. More than likely, they will be gone and hopefully won't be back for a while since they already hopped to the world that you were in. Continue to sacrifice your bones until your inventory is empty. Once your inventory is done, spam click the locator orb if you have it and go down to 1 HP and then attempt to take the Wine of Zamorak to die and restart. If you don't have the locator orb, you can just spam click the wine, though this will take you much longer unfortunately. And lastly, I'd like to have my respawn point be in Edgeville for quick banking, but honestly anywhere is fine. But that is all I got for you today, my nerds. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel to get all my future videos and guides. The love and support you all show me is honestly incredible, and I really can't thank you all enough for every like, sub, comment, and whatever y'all leave me. I'll do my best to get videos out as much as possible, but just remember I am very busy being a new father, so videos may be a little more spaced out than usual for now, but no, I will be pumping out content still for you all to use and enjoy. But until next time, nerds, peace.